The evolution of Eko Atlantic takes remarkable shape off the coast of Victoria Island in Lagos, Nigeria. It began in 2008 when the first satellite picture of land reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean was captured from space. Each year the project development area grows larger and more impressive. The landfill, a mixture of sand and water, is harvested from the seabed and pumped into the target area, creating about 8,000 square meters of new land every day. Coordinated teamwork helps maintain constant progress. The halfway stage of land reclamation was recognized in early 2013 when His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, the President of Nigeria, led celebrations at Eko Atlantic with the former President of the United States of America, Bill Clinton.
I must confess that it's most satisfying feeling to be part of an idea and to see it move from conception to execution and now to implementation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eko Atlantic City.
When completed, this Atlantic City will not only benefit the promoters of this project, but it will be an important addition to our nation's drive to promote tourism and good living. The federal government has given its full support to the construction of the Eko Atlantic City. I want to encourage every state government and other entrepreneurs to emulate this noble initiative. The project is a great example of partnership, for it brings private individuals and companies to transform land lost to erosion into a delightful ocean city. Eko City, Atlantic City is bringing us happiness, and this happiness has come to stay.
That erosion was destroying Bar Beach on Victoria Island, threatening property and undermining the coastal road. Over the past 100 years, the ocean took so much shoreline away that low-lying areas were put in imminent risk of devastating flooding. Today, land for Eko Atlantic has grown to more than 5 million square meters and is protected by a formidable sea defense barrier known as the Great Wall of Lagos. The Great Wall is being built 2 kilometers offshore and had reached 3.5 kilometers in length by February 2013. The sea revetment was applauded as a positive response to the threat of rising sea levels along the Lagos coastline through climate change.
They have reclaimed 5 million square meters of land from the sea. They have built the beginnings of this amazing wall, an ingenious engineering feat. This is something I'm telling you, there will be countless numbers of people coming here to study.
The developers say the main objective of Eko Atlantic is to create a world-class city and to be proud of it by any international standard.
Although it is not finished, it is already a success story. The road that was lost to the sea is back and is now motorable. The buildings that were deserted are now occupied. Property values have been restored and multiplied, and more buildings are springing up in anticipation of the opportunities that lie ahead.
The Central Boulevard in the first phase business district of Eko Atlantic will be an impressive 2 kilometers long and 60 meters wide. High-rise towers will climb to around an average of 35 floors. Eko Atlantic covers 10 square kilometers spread over 10 districts. At least 250,000 people will find new homes here. A further 150,000 will commute. Even as the foundations for the city are being drilled into place, the Great Wall of Lagos has already proved itself, withstanding the constant battering of Atlantic waves like these during violent storms. The design of the wall was scientifically checked in Europe even before the first stone was laid. Scale model tests proved it could withstand the worst expected storm over 1,000 years. Day by day, Eko Atlantic is being transformed from the drawing boards of engineers and architects into a living reality. From the start of land reclamation to the construction of the Great Wall of Lagos, this has been a continuing story of achievement and is now widely regarded as one of Africa's leading developments. As an entirely privately funded enterprise, Eko Atlantic consistently draws attention at the highest political levels, inside and outside Nigeria. In addition, key policymakers and investors recognize the project can help harvest the potential of Africa.
We are assembled today on land that was once lost to the sea during 100 years of a coastal erosion. We are on land that has been reclaimed as an asset of prosperity. This land is protected by a massive wall that can withstand the worst storms and weather conditions that may occur in 1,000 years. This wall, we call it the Great Wall of Lagos. This wall protects both Eko Atlantic and Victoria Island. Nigeria is a great nation. Nigeria is a land of opportunity. Today we are at a turning point where the real construction of the city has started.
Indeed, Eko Atlantic is a future city that is being built today as civil engineers and construction workers take on the task of developing key infrastructure, levelling access roads inside the boundary of the emerging city, laying the first of 75 kilometres of underground pipes that will service the vital drainage and sewage networks of Eko Atlantic in the first 2 phases of the 6-phase development. Meanwhile, piling, the essential support needed for any kind of high-rise construction, which sets deep foundations into the ground, has begun for a 15-storey tower block, one of many building projects now planned or underway in Eko Atlantic. At the western tip of Eko Atlantic, a world-class marina stands out in the first stage of development. It will become much more than a marina though. It will become the focus of the Marina District, an ultimate tourist destination in Nigeria. Our developing city will change the face of Lagos and open a new gateway to your success in Africa. Brent Sadler, Eko Atlantic, Lagos, Nigeria.